What it do, what it do, what it do? Good morning. That spot, the Immortal Phoenix, signing in. This one. What do I feel? You know what it sound like? Am I supposed to be? Yeah, I know. Early morning stuff. Adjusted to the up and down weather. Okay. Cool, man. What up, physical? What up, baby? What up, baby? All right. This one is a hit for the Attorney General, Bondi. All right. So there's a couple hits for Attorney General Bondi. The first one is gonna be about these sex bots. This is about the first year. She'll be aware, clearly, she was alive. And it's all over the internet. What's going on? Calorie, Dragon God, Ghost Strike. So what happened is this, principally. Looking phenomenal. It's one of the reasons I started. I already was seeing, they was talking about the issue with the dating pool. That's 2 times I do, baby. I already see they was talking about the dating pool. So I ain't paying much attention because I don't care. I'm not hitch. In my business, stop dating. If it's an issue with dating, stop dating. So the first thing that I had to fix, because I don't live on the internet. I got mad chicks that be around me, including like all the women in my family line. Most of my family line is females. My parents and my elders and ancestors, bro pop, mostly birth females. You know how like the Kardashians, it's like a like a witch brood in that mofo. That's how my family is. It's like mostly women. Barely any boys are born. But the boys that are born hella strong. But it's barely any. And by strong, it's not aggressive. It's different kinds of strength. We're not all the same. But we all are leaders in our own rights. And the women are all queens in their own rights. My whole family line and most of the females' friends got some sort of group they lead, or they're part of a group that is my family. But my family is usually the leaders of whatever particular circle they're around. It's just the line we go back to. We just go back to those 9 tribes. It just is what it is. Not to Egypt. Like I said, for some reason, every black person swear they was kings and queens. Our family line does not go back to Egypt. I looked. We go back to the Hebrews, if you want to call it that. Or the Israelites is more accurate. But those 9 lost tribes of David, we go back there. So, there's really not tribes of David. There's only a couple lost ones. But as of right now, they're all lost because none of them care about any of their ancestry. So I just call it 9 lost tribes. I'm the last one that even cares. Everybody else is trying to erase it. Wolf God, what to do? What up, my guy? So, the first thing I had to address for these ladies is dudes was afraid to talk to them anymore. They was afraid to mac to them because they was afraid to get shut down. Me, I don't have the issue because I know how to get shut down. It's never rude because I don't approach rude. So I started by trying to teach them how to mac. That's where it started. I said, this is sad. The second thing is I noticed these robots they were saying they was making. They're sex bots. These robots were supposed to replace males. My coworkers told me about it. So I said, what is this? What are you talking about? So I looked it up and I found what they was talking about. They was trying to make artificial intelligence, like iRobot, that would be a proper companion for the woman. So what happened is they I looked at it to see what these are, because I assumed these robots had like a robot penis that was like flesh and was like a male's penis. This was a serious concern for me because, you know, I always planned to get back in the dating pool. At the particular time, I was dealing with one Caucasian woman, and I had an ex of mine, sorta. She was like my friend with benefits, but I was trying to make her my girl. And then I had a vacation baddie that I was trying to make my vacation baddie. She fired. Professor A, she fired. And then she got a crazy squad when I broke pops. And then I had my ex I was trying to get back with. So for me, those 4 would have been good for me, and I just needed one more. So the Caucasian girl, she already had a boyfriend. So I needed a new one. So I was gonna keep her as like, you know, my side chick, because he was aware of me. I was aware of him. And she was aware that I had my other girls I was working on. Like the president. So I was working on 5. A sex bot that had a male penis would be a serious issue for all males because you can't keep up with it. Initially, I was just gonna make the videos on the value of a real penis versus a robot penis. So I looked up the the Google of what these things are, and this is when I started my Women's World campaign. Because normally I wouldn't care. Okay. I would have just grabbed the 5 to 10 chicks. I really only wanted 5 because I'm very, how you call it? Sexually, high sex drive. But if one of them's a white girl, it's like, I ain't never been able to handle no white girl by myself. They high sex drive is way high. And they like little pink things. What I mean by pink things is like, they're like little princess girls. They're very curious. They're like Dora the Explorer, not even Dora the Explorer, they're like Tomb Raider. They just don't jump in tombs all the time. But sometimes they do jump in there. They're very curious about the natural world. And they just like all the things, not just the sex. They treat everything like that. That's how we discover stuff. They treat like islands like that, randoms. They like Luffy out of the motherfucker. They see like a desert island. Wait, it's dark. And they hear ghosts on that motherfucker. Ooh, they go run right over here. What is that? They mad, naive, and curious and beautiful. They gotta protect this and shit. They go run right in there. The dudes don't be wanting to go. The chicks go right up in that motherfucker. That's how they treat a penis and sex and all. They mad curious. They they came up with the anal beads and all this crazy shit. So I love it. 1 white girl's enough. With 4, I just wanted the 5 with the white girl. More the Caucasian girl, really. I never really messed with Europeans. Like, I never had a European, I don't think. But they interesting. I never had one. I'm particularly to my Caucasian one. It's by accident. I just like the way they look and their melanin. European ones are sexy. I always thought the Italian girls were the thickest white girls I ever met. And I like them. But, I don't know. They ain't got no color. He says, I was going with it. They ain't got no color. They ain't got no melanin. I didn't know it. It turns out Caucasians are from Africa. I was like, oh, I didn't know. It kind of makes sense. I just like their complexion. They got like the perfect complexion. Evolutionarily. Why? I'm fucking gonna call the chicks the high evolutionary, not the dudes. They like the height of like what a human female body is supposed to become. That shit is almost like mine. It can morph into like any shape or size. They had a control with it. That's my president. But, you know, the Explorer got it covered because there's so many different types of African American women or Africans. You don't really need any other chicks. And then the white girls started doing that. And I said, oh snap. Some of them look Asian. That's like a new thing. So I said, oh, they the poppin'. The Caucasian got it covered too. They learn how to dance now and shit. That's my work. Others help, but that's mostly why I work. I'll be snapping on them. I said, they fixed all the issues. They know how to dance to reggae and shit. Salsa, I said, oh shit, they know how to dance. They got thick, some of them still slim. I said, oh, they got it covered. And they work in teamwork, nigga. They the top ones, nigga. Everybody check out. They the truth. I remember back in the day, the black chicks they don't like to do head. We all fought fucking white girls because they love head. All the black girls started trying to do oral. I said, they the truth. Well, guy, how you doing? Well, good. But it's not only in that, it's the way they pay, like, they the truth. So now I can't have like too many of them because I need the toughness of a sister because that shit get annoying to me. But one or two would have been fine for me. So technically one. So what happened is this. I looked at this robot and this is what made me say, I gotta work on all of mankind. And this is an SOS. When I looked up the robot they really had, do you know what I saw? This was a while ago though. They might have fixed it. I think they just threw that shit out in the garbage. The chick mentioned it, and that's why I'm bringing it up. Bondi mentioned it. They might want to go back to that shit. I know, what I looked and saw was the fucking robots was planned for the future. They didn't have the technology to make one that has a penis that is equivalent to feeling like a male's. They don't have that tech. They don't have the skin tech and none of that. They can't do it. The robot, 4 white girls already bought it and 1 black chick. Dumb motherfuckers paid $10,000 and the black chick paid $2,000. They already had bought it. I think this was like in 2000 or something. I think like, what was it? It was like 2015, some shit like this. I think it was like, maybe it was like, I think it was like 2016, something like that. They already had purchased it. Papa. The uncompleted version, they bought it. I said, what is this? You know what this robot? It had no penis. You know what the robot did? It could walk around, which is impressive. It could do things, like it could pick up things, clean, and it could like help them do the pick up dishes and shit. It was very sophisticated. It could actually like do dishes and put stuff in the laundry and shit, in the garbage. This is a real thing. It's very impressive that the robots made up something like this. It's very impressive. You could just be better than your bitches, but it's impressive that they made shit like this. And you know what else it did? It can't fuck. Remember, there's no penis on the thing. You know what else it did? It just said nice things to me. Is it AI? In a way. Do you know how it says the nice things? Not like iRobot. Not like Terminator. They don't got the tech. I thought that they don't got it. Basically. Not like that shit, what's that bitch name that was in a spaceship? That's what they made Siri after when I was a kid. It was it was like a spaceship that had a little red thing and they killed all the motherfuckers that was talking to them. Not like that. You the chicks have to pre-program the nice things it would say. Like a RPG, which is a role player game. There's a lot of them. Like the best one I could think of is one, I forgot what it's called, but you had a character and then you could go into like 3 different versions of the motherfucker. It could be an evil version, a good version, and a medium version. That was my game. And you would pick certain things to say. And it would say it, or more like NBA 2K is now, where you can answer, like they give you a list of things. It would have it preset, and the woman would pick the things for the robot to say, and that would get stored in the AI. And they would come home, and this is the stuff that was on the list. It would say, you look beautiful today. I hope you have a nice day. How's your day feel? On the screen, how you doing? You look phenomenal. You look phenomenal about it. Shit like this. Love your hair. Finally, niggas laughing. That's cold shit. I look. It's funny because it's not funny. I looked at this shit. Said, what the fuck? I gotta get in on this. This is ridiculous. The bitch paid $10,000 for a robot to say nice shit. What the fuck? Don't you gotta do? How many dudes are? Anybody can do that. You don't need a boyfriend for that. And how you doing, beautiful? I love your shorts. Like that. You don't need to fuck a nigga to do that. Any dude can do that. And that's the beast. It's bad enough niggas ain't know how to talk to the bitch. It's bad enough niggas wouldn't go holler at the bitches when they was in the bar. That was a real thing. So he was going to the bar and saying, no dudes want to come talk to me. And I was saying, why don't you just talk to the dude, dumbass? That's a different conversation. Like, all right, the dudes don't want to holler at me because they think I'm not worth nothing. All right, well, be worth something. And then stop going to that particular bar. That's what I was telling them. I told the bitch, pop out, come to New York, and they come to New York, and they go to the bar. She said, okay, I'm gonna pop out. She stayed in the same bar in Jersey, the same bar. She didn't even go to a different one. She thought that me talking online was gonna change all the men in her same neighborhood that already didn't want to talk to bitches. I said, come to New York, stupid. Get away from your neighborhood, dumbass. Go to some place that niggas that are used to you, and then you might be interested. Them niggas already shut you down, stupid. You gotta swap. The girls from New York gotta go to Philly, the girls from Philly gotta come to New York. They might see something exotic, they might wanna holler. That's a different conversation. But we're talking about these bitches pay $10,000 just for some shit to walk around the house and say nice thanks. Affirmations, basically. And they gotta replace the gospel. Why the fuck are you dating a dude that can't even tell you you look beautiful today? I said, this is OD. So then I got into the shit and I started working on it. And you know, over time, it was working. That's why I started these videos and blogging. And now the dudes started bagging and macking and all this type of shit. And the girls was happy. And they were showing the videos of the dudes macking and the girls shut them down. And then, but they shut them down nice and the dudes were getting demoralized. I said, you a bitch, stop being a bitch. That's part of the game. They only want you to mac so they can shut you down for the other dude over there that they want to know they're valuable. But the difference is, the girls that see you get shut down and you handle like a champ, which those dudes did, it was mostly West Indians and then some Spanish, they know you got the balls to holler. You know what I mean? They're gonna come on the backside and holler at you. It worked, everybody started dating, the dating pool was popping. They didn't really know how to date like that. I was gonna work on that. The dudes got too cocky. I started giving them instructions, it started working, and then them niggas turned into dumbasses. Then I said, damn, I gotta save the Johns from the dude. I could see why they did this. These dudes of this era are dumbasses. They some stupid ass assholes. They really think they look better than the bitches. And then it turns out, the niggas are hella gay, nigga. So what the fuck? Now I'm not judging homosexuals, be homosexual, but then it's like, okay, I get it. So if you're homosexual, you might as well just leave the bitches alone. That's what it was. So then I had to find niggas that was bisexual. We swapped out cities and stuff. The bisexual came over. Then I said, okay, then I had to find out the source of what's going on. Why is all these niggas gay? It's the chicks. Y'all did this. I seen it. I don't really pay attention to media, but I would turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. It was everywhere. In like 20 something, like 2018, I think it was like 2018. I'll tell you. It was before that, actually. This is all the way back. I remember when it started. My sister's homegirl used to do guys' night and women's night. I was still wanted to do something like that, but nobody wants to do it with me. It was supposed to be, it was girls versus guys. We used to talk about issues. I used to be the most poppin' nigga when I was growing up because I used to eat pussy. That's why they fuck with me crazy. Queen, how you doing? Futurist. Every time I was at this party, all the choices to run to me. Ever since I was a kid. They used to think I was the fly shit out. Anything I said about woman or sex, they used to roar with me crazy over the other guys. That made them so jealous. One time, we was at this party, and the girls was talking. And then one of the girls said, who in here eats ass? One of my mans in them, they never roll with him. One of my mans in them said he does. And like another one of them said they do. All the bitches, I said, I don't do that shit, that shit's gross. For the first time ever, all the girls, and it would be like 20 of them, and it was like 15 of us. All the girls in the room, literally, got up and ran to those guys and started cheering them. Yeah, you know, because it's a party. It's not strange. But they go, yeah. All of us dudes that say we did it, which was like most of us, we just looking, what the fuck? When did this happen? It was like the flyest of us. We was the flyest ones. The other ones were fly too, but there was more geeks. They were just being honest because it was like a girl person. And you know, we wouldn't be shy. We talk about all kinds of stuff in them parties. For the first time, they dipped on me. So what the fuck? What's going on? Y'all like a nigga eating your ass? That is disgusting. Bro, I fuck with God. That's gross as fuck. Why you want a nigga eating your shit box? That's gross. And then they eat your vagina? That's dirty as a bitch. You gonna get infected. That's retarded. I'm looking at this shit. Ever since then, that was what it was. All this anal action. Okay? I was right there. Go look. It's all over the place. Then the next song, it was a song with Chris Brown and some girl. And I can tell you right now, it was Chris Brown and some girl. The girl said, eat my ass like some groceries. Eat your ass like groceries. Gross? You talking about like every time you have sex, like all the time. Even when you don't have sex, just eat your ass. Why the fuck you want niggas to eat your ass so bad? That is weird. You talking about like fruit and vegetables and dairy, like basically every time they gotta eat. Like every time you have sex, you want a nigga eat your ass. Like it's basically like when you're doing oral and you have sex, you're supposed to eat the pussy. How did you go from that to ass? Niggas don't even like to eat the pussy. The dudes be eating the ass more than the pussy. That's some gay ass shit. That's gross. That's where you shit from and fart. That's disgusting. Then, I'm gonna just call it, to me, to nature, that is gross. That's where your waste comes out of. That's like telling a woman to suck your dick on the toilet and peeing in her mouth. Some people do that. That's not normal. You supposed to pee in every bitch's mouth? Would you ladies like that? That's gross. Most bitches would say that's gross. R. Kelly peed on one bitch. Now every bitch wants to get peed on. Biggie got shitted on one bitch. Now every bitch want to get shitted on. Do every bitch want sex to be 2 girls in a cup? Every bitch? Why? Why? That's gross. That's waste. That's disgusting. I don't care what you say. That's some gross ass shit. Okay, then another bitch said, what she said? She said, you don't love me if you don't eat my ass. She said, no, she said, something of the past. It's not love if you don't eat my ass. What? Now you can't even love a bitch right now. Why? What's out of this? I could love you and not have sex at all. Now I gotta eat it like groceries, and now if I don't do it, I can't even love you. I can't even get married. Why? This don't make no sense. Then after that, it became fucking them in the ass. Oh, now I gotta put my dick in your dirty ass. What? Why? I'm not gay. What would the fuck ask for? This shit was going crazy. And for the dudes to get the bitches, they gotta be like this. And then everything in the media was about men being too aggressive, speaking more light, looking like a female, demasculating them, cutting their talents. No, nothing. It's one thing you say no violence. Why the fuck these niggas gotta dress, talk, look, and act like a bitch? They wanted the niggas to be gay. And then it became gay. And then the bitches is like, where's all the real men? You killed them, stupid! Oh my God. You beat the fucking masculinity out these motherfuckers. And they be hunting me down because they say you the last one. The last one what? To be a fucking female? I will be the last one. I'll punch you bitches in the face so fast. They been chasing me down the whole time. I be about to kick them right in their fucking stomach. They be running. Don't make me gay, nigga. I'm Muslim. Most of the Muslims be gay and shit. I will punch you right in the face, bitch. I ain't got no problem with homosexuals, but don't try to make me one. I got a whole issue with that shit. That shit is a trigger. You can't do nothing gay with me. No bitch ain't never put their finger in my ass, lick my ass, touch the cheeks. Don't go but a hole. I will knock you the fuck out. Ask my ex. It was my first. She took my virginity. I was sleeping, nigga. She told me you can find out if your man is gay or not. But when he's sleeping, to put your finger in his ass. I said, you better not do that to me, bitch. The only time I punch a bitch in the face is she do some gay shit. Yo, one day I was sleeping, because there's a lot of different ones in me. I was sleeping one day, because this was on all the planes. I was sleeping, I woke up, she was scared of fucking me. I said, what happened? She said, yo, you were sleeping and you choked me in your sleep. I said, no, I didn't. She said, yes, you did. So what are you talking about? I was sleeping all the time. No, you choked the shit out of me and you punched me in the face. I said, no, when you that ass? She said, yeah. So what'd you do? I ain't do nothing. Oh, fuck, you did something, bitch. Yeah, the young version of me beat the shit out that bitch in my sleep. I swear to God, I was drinking, I don't know what happened. 3 days later, it didn't even occur to me until like 2 years ago. Maybe she did that finger shit. I already told her don't do that, I'm punch in the face. She probably waited till I was sleeping at the I don't know. She wants to see if I'm gay. You know if I'm not gay, nigga, because you got a black eye, bitch. You know how. And then another day, she told me that I smacked the shit out of her daughter in my sleep and threw her on the bed in my sleep. So what are you talking about? The baby, it was her name was Shay. The baby, I woke up, the baby was scared of me. That bitch was running from me all whole day. She was like 2 years old. She was running from me. I said, what the fuck is going on in this house? While I'm beating the shit out of all these motherfuckers in my sleep. What they doing? I don't know what the fuck shit. I don't know. I was asleep. My family know that. Like when I'm sleeping, I'm awake. So they like sometimes I'll be sleeping and they'll creep in the room. I'll pop up. What the fuck? Because I be having niggas creeping on me trying to kill me. And then my mama walk in, I'll see her while I'm asleep. I don't pop up. I just be watching her while I'm sleeping and I peek. I said, what is she doing? And that's what I said. And then she be looking around and shit and I just go back to sleep. She see me and leave, I go to sleep. I don't slack a moment, nigga. Nigga be on my ass. It's because they were doing that gay shit. I would beat the shit out of a bitch. When I was in elementary school, I was on the courtyard. I was a nice kid. They used to joke around a lot. I used to snap on them and shit. They used to we used to punch each other. I'd be crying, I don't cry. And then I'd be acting like I'm not crying, even though I was. All that shit. One day, it was a homosexual kid in the elementary school. I think it was, elementary school. I wasn't a fighter yet, Queen. They told the little boy, right, Roba, they told the little boy, yo, I was a little boy too, but they told him, yo, he was gay, they was laughing about it. They said, yo, go make out with Yusuf. The little boy went to come over, I lost it. And what the fuck? Don't come over, I'll kill you, nigga. Ah! That nigga real shit. I'll tell you what the fuck. That nigga right here. I'll kill you. I don't do that gay shit. Don't bring that shit to me, nigga. I don't murder a motherfucker. I was in jail. The motherfucker name was Thor. That nigga was a big ass nigga. That nigga was on a bed talking about, they told me when I got there, they give you a seminar on how to survive not getting raped in jail. So okay. They locked me to cell with this nigga. He was big as fuck. That nigga said, yo. He said, he talking about his dick. He said, they call me Thor because my dick is mad big. I said, okay. He was peeing mad hard in the shit. I said, that nigga sound like thunder. His pee. I said, his dick must be huge. That nigga, that day, told me, I was laying on the bed. That nigga said, yeah, man, you know how my dick is? Chicks can't touch this shit. They can't handle it. He said, dudes can't handle it either. I said, fuck. I looked over, I said, yo, my mans, don't tell me about your fucking dick, nigga. I don't give a fuck about your dick. Keep that shit to yourself. Cause you know I'm in the cell with the nigga locked in. That nigga said, what'd you say? I said, give it to yourself, bitch. I will kill you in this fucking cell. Are you crazy? Who the fuck you think you in here with? I told him just like that. That nigga walked over to the door and looked outside and said, you better watch who you talking to. You don't know who you talking to. I said, fuck you, nigga. You'll die in the cell. He said, all right, my nigga, watch your mouth. I said, all right, my nigga, don't bring that gay shit to me. And then after that, I chilled. And then I realized I'm locked in the cell with this big ass nigga. So I ain't go to sleep. And then later on that night, he was looking at me, you know, pacing, trying to do shit. I said, my nigga, you hungry, yo? Because I had like waffles and shit, I say. He said, all right, a little bit. I said, here, take the waffle, man, here. And he took the waffle, ate it. And then he's like, okay, thank you. And then he eating the waffle, you know, shit. They kind of crazy. He ate the waffle. And after that, I said, yo, play some cards. And he said, all right. I was gonna go to sleep, then nigga big as fuck. I said, all right, let's play some cards, because now I got calm, you know, rationality hit me. I said, this nigga probably gonna beat the shit out of me unless I'm mad. And then, you know, I sat down, we played cards, and then we just shared food. And then the next day, his, like all of the rank, new niggas came in. It was all gang niggas. And they knew him. And they say, yo, how you doing up there? He said, you know, I might say, yo, what up with your celly? You got problems up there? I'm like, shh. And the nigga said, nah, my celly cool. And I said, oh, okay, yeah. He said, nah, he cool, he's solid. I said, okay. And after that, we had no problems. And then when I was in there, he was holding me down. They moved us to another block. Because they were trying to see if I get raped or not. Dumb niggas was getting raped in there. I was in there, and there was some skinny nigga. He was gay. There was some bigger nigga in there. That nigga beat the nigga up and raped him. I wasn't even upstate. This was a jail, not prison. They raped the nigga right there. The guards was gone. They don't beat it all night. We heard the whole shit. And after that, he was his pump. I said, damn, them niggas ain't even wait till nigga got up to upstate. They did it right there. I said, nah, me, I will bite your fucking dick off and nuts, nigga, I promise. You won't have neither, nigga, you'll die in the cell. I'll bite them shits off. I'll be gay for 20 seconds. I'll rip your dick off, nigga. You gonna bleed to death. I might do life, but I ain't getting raped. It ain't happening. I don't care what niggas talking about. I got a trigger on that. It ain't going down. So the answer is, what the fuck is going on? You bitches, y'all some weirdos. But it's also the males, because they can't be men. They gay as fuck. So this is why I started this shit. And I said, this is a SOS. I'ma just date all the bitches. I'ma just marry every single one of these hoes. And shut the fuck up. And raise the goddamn kids as real men. And replace these faggot bastards. And then we'll cycle out. Every one of these little bastards are gay. What the fuck is going on? So I said, fuck it, I'ma just marry all the hoes. And I gotta figure out a way to where I can fuck them all. I figured it out. I unleashed my unimind. If I fuck one bitch, every bitch in the world feels it. Even my nieces and shit, I don't care. And now the bitches is trying to wait for real men. They don't exist, nigga. They never did. But at least there was heterosexual. That shit don't exist. These niggas faggots. They gay as fuck. And they hate bitches. Because it started with them not even wanting to date you motherfuckers. Y'all was about to have sex with robots. Y'all needed a robot for niggas to say nice stuff about you. Is it y'all fault, ladies? No, it's their fault. It's never a woman's fault. It's the guy that leads the woman, not the woman that leads the guy. They just not shit. I've been around them for the last goddamn 10 years. I almost hate these niggas. They not shit. I can't raise one that's decent. They be decent. Soon as they get around their fathers or go to high school, all of them in the world are dumb as a bitch. They ain't not shit. They don't even know how to be violent or stupid. They don't listen to shit. They dumb as a bitch. So like I told them, and like I told Bondi, fuck these niggas, just date me. Fuck these niggas. The dating pool ain't shit, they not worth nothing. Fuck these niggas. All y'all need them for is dick, and they bad at that. Don't listen, that's me. You all date and marry, only me. Only listen to me. That's what Unimod is for. One me for the whole world. Any bitch that fuck me, fucks everybody. You don't even need to fuck them until I raise the right niggas, because these niggas ain't shit. 100.